Okay, everyone, welcome back. Been a few days, but I really kind of wanted to. I recently had this champion. I've had it for a while. He has uses. He's not that bad. I decided to 6-star him because I thought I could put him in Clan Boss. Now, I thought I could put him. Like he does work in Clan Boss, and it's for this move here. If I book it out, it'll be 4 turns. But I thought to myself, also, how good is he for faction wars and dungeons? And I've kind of. He isn't booked. Then he was protecting my vault for some time, along with other champions. But I was looking at him thinking that he's probably a bit of fun. Because I've used him, tested him out, and it's quite good. You could put him in and mess around with the keeps, mess around with dregs and dungeons. And I'm kind of thinking, rather than, is this champion good for end game, I'm thinking like start mid game. So that I think that's what I want to kind of show him off. We can progress on to other things. And depending on how long we go, clan boss, but we're going to see. And first, we'll just show him off because he is okay. We just have certain keeps open, so we'll quickly run through. I took him in keeps just purely to get some potions. That's pretty much it. So we have AoE from Raw Guard, Nethril, 2 AoEs, and single hit poisons. Stagnite is just Stagnite. Flesh Tear, like whether he works on this team or not, he'll extend. It's kind of the poisons that I thought to start with the boss. No, but Stagnite and Royal Guard can put up debuffs. If he goes after and it's like a 2-turn, decreased defense becomes a 3-turn. And as soon as the champion puts on increased defense and increased speed, that'll go down because we're going to take that down with that move lay low. So we're going to take him through. I think it's a couple of minutes. He's not in like a speed team or anything. Or I don't have a Kaimar or a Renegade or anything. I've got big keepers. But they only do so much. So you might not get a turn, which is fine. He isn't really built to hit that hard. HP still alive, I think it's over 50k. Attack and defense, not sure. He's like I can guess 170ish speed. I did take it into consideration, obviously. But I just kind of think he's pretty cool. When he gets his AoE off, I could book it. It's cool. He has got the chance of removing a buff or swapping a buff or debuff. Yeah, but also, is he relevant? He might not be relevant for the waves, but for the boss, he is a lot better. So we'll see him increase buff duration, which isn't that bad. It just kind of wore off. Started the wave, but this boss here, he'll lay low. He never had any boss on him. Bad timing, but if we waited and manualed it, we could have waited until the increased speed had went up, increased defense, and just took it down a few turns. But we're not really in a not in a danger of dying or nothing. For sure, we're just gonna see. I think he is pretty good. I did take him into Force Keep as well. I think it's some RNG, in all fairness. He is just a pretty cool champion. I mean, I'm going to start using him. I had him originally booked for Clan Boss, and built up like 3k, 3,500 defense, 300 accuracy. Somehow worked out really high as well. So he was capable of doing that, but for faction crypt, I think he'd be really good. Here we go. So we've got poisons now for 4 turns, increased defenses for 3 turns. They're poison and decreased speed, decreased attack. So there is a use to bosses, and I think apart from early mid game, I've seen him in clan boss teams at like nightmare and brutal level. So I have all the faith that he could. See, so maybe not the best run, but he has uses. We're going to just we'll show you, because this is a force keep, can be kind of a pain. So if teams with Stagnite as our Gala, decreased defense kind of stays up. That's the plan, because they're high defense. We want to extend debuffs and decrease their buffs and increase our ones, obviously. Let's see if he looks, because he is off affinity, but we're not using him to hit hard. We're just so. No, we ain't hitting anybody. We're just about sorcery. That's all. He ain't in here to nuke anyone. So see how it goes. So we're still straight off. Extended our stun. Couple of poisons, decreased defense. Not too bad. I don't think he's really got it or anything, but Faction Wars, I don't think Faction Wars is open to this champion, to be fair, because we could have took him in there, so like I say, he ain't built for a clan boss. He ain't built for a clan boss. I think he's more HP now. I could take him in, but we need to be maybe an earlier level clan boss just so he stayed alive to really show you what he does, but other than that I need to get him built up or he would die after a few minutes. Unless we just take him in and see how he does extending poisons and stuff. Here we decrease the turn meter with Nethril. He is just amazing at it. He's a very good champion. Pretty sure I'm going to do a video for Nethril at some point. He's got 3 single hit poisons as well. He's got stuns, AoE. So he is really good. We've got a weaken up. We've got a good hit from Stagnite because he is the correct affinity. Lay low, increase all them poisons up to 4 turns. We've now got decreased defense. So if you're in here and it's just because decreased defense falls off, and then put him in, extend it. He's like a really, to be honest, like a poor version of Vizier. But hey, he does serve a purpose. He's pretty cool. I think in this, when I farm potions, I don't think I'm just going to keep him in. Just for the sake of it. Because he ain't that bad. I'm not doing speedruns. I could change the team up. I think Cold Heart, Raw Guard. Put in my Mars Mage with the shield set and Seer. And just... only thing I'm missing there is a Kymar Renegade. So if we're looking at mid kind of game, like you wouldn't really be in campaign unless you were leveling them up, because there's not really need to have them in campaign. But if you're running through dungeons and you're kind of maybe like mid game, you can take them and we can show you what you can. So your bottom might just be over too fast. So we'll go like 15 or something. We'll just got one, and we'll throw them in. Just see if you're mid game, this is where you're going to use them. Can you use him to extend the poisons on the dragon to hurt the dragon? We have our poisoner. We've got Nethril. We could keep Nethril in. But poisons, nah. So we're just gonna quickly run him through. We should be able to just get past the waves. But the question is, in dragon, can Flash Terror help you kill the dragon by extending poisons? I'm not the best at building. I don't have amazing gear and whatnot, but I can use what I have to hopefully inform someone of something. I think in Clan Boss he probably could be pretty good. I've seen him in teams. I've never seen like screenshots of Crimson Helm. She's such a pain with that bot damage. I've never seen massive damage screenshots with him, but obviously there's potential. People use him. He will extend poison, and depending on your mastery, the poisoner can extend it as well. So now we just need to hopefully we remove the nethril, which is good, so we don't have too much. Oh, stunned it. We're going to be here for ages. Okay, right. I think we've kind of. We're at a minute now, so come on, do not stun her. Okay, right, yeah. I think I'll make a quick alteration. And we'll get rid of you, because you're screwing everything up. You just need a. I just want a nuker, it makes no difference. Or off affinity. Screw it, so on him. He's got some decreased turn meter, but he'll help with the wave. Hopefully this is better, so we can actually get Flesh Tearer to the dragon. And then, is he any use? We're throwing up. We should have enough poisons from kill, definitely. I don't see why not. You never used his Lalo ability, I'm guessing, because okay, he may use it if more. No, he hasn't used it, so the AI is maybe picking up. There's no debuffs, which might be pretty cool. Like, how tanky is that little turd? Okay, all we need to see is a dragon. When we get poisons up, when we get decreased defense up. Question is, will it help us? So when we're killing this dragon, can we keep poison up the entire fight? Or do we die? Because we have a Crimson Helm and she's a bit of a pain for a block of damage, as you know. Right, screw our block buffs. That's alright. We'll just tap on this one. Yeah, we're going to make sure we smack her next. And get to the dragon, a couple of minutes. On guard, that's what I was hoping for. That means we can damage you now. Increase buff duration, it's a bit of a shame. We won't be getting it back for the dragon in time, but we'll see. And we have to try and get lucky with 4 books. Right, we're at the dragon. We've got Kale, a very good poisoner, regardless I think of the dragon level. And we've chose the one we're on specifically for just mid game. I'm not promoting, hey, I've got this champion, 6 days fully ascended, let's see what she can do with God Gear. No, we're just gonna mid game it, early game it, because I swear you might pick this champion. And does he have a purpose? Quite like him, quite like the fact. He's not booked, but I quite like the fact. He will extend poisons, he will decrease their buffs, increase our ones. It's like Vizier will. I think he's kinda cool, but it's whether he serves a purpose. Which maybe yes he does in the dragon, because he's just put up his debuff on the dragon. Lay low, he's increasing all of that poisons. So we've got weaken as well for 3 turns now. He got up just in time. So yeah, we both killed the dragon with his help. Yes. If we go any higher, because we'll need a little bit. If we go any higher up, no, I think what we're going to do is we're going to mid ice golem, and the purpose of going to the mid ice golem is we'll go here, just screw it. So we're going for like a mid game-ish. We could do a quick one somewhere else, but the purpose is going to be, well, we don't need him, he's too much damage. And let's see if they may be too strong, but we could do 20, but that's like end this kind of game for dungeons. So I want to see if we can. Okay, come on, Ice Golem, you've got loads of HP. Now the plan is we can get poisons up, or decrease defense and weaken and all this. Can we keep it up? Decrease attack. Let's find out. Right, with the nods as well, does it help us take care of the nods if we can extend debuffs? So he will use it on the nods if you haven't hit the ice golem yet. That's fair enough. Maybe take him higher, but who would I replace him with? Because he ain't hitting hard. That's the thing. He sadly ain't going to be hitting hard. Should have kept Ross in here purely for the block revive. Would have ruined the fun of having everybody else here though. Boosting term mirror. So let's see if we can. We need some poisons that are decreased defense. Or we can extend buffs. See how the term meter works out. Decrease speed for 4 turns, decrease defense. You can actually go on, it's going to help you. See, so now we've got our buffs increased, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I think overall he ain't really the worst champion, is he? He's actually pretty good. And the keeps, he would be pretty good because we've got the magic keep and the spirit keep where they can kind of like to heal themselves and whatnot. He's good for keeping up decreased defense in the force keep. He's okay in the arcane keep. The void keep he would probably be the same for putting up buffs or extending them and decreasing them, etc. I just don't know if he's let's see, Fire Knight. He probably could do the same job as it was in Dragon and like Minotaur. He would just do the same. He's actually not that bad a champion. So what we'll do is, because I haven't really showed you the stats yet, we'll take a look at him now. He ain't built. He's not got a god build, but he gave him a bit of speed, bit of accuracy. 240 purely because I did build him kind of for dungeons and faction wars, just to see if he kind of really had a use. Plus 30,000 HP. His attack isn't that much. Defense, not got, but that's not what we're going for. The speed is quite high. Happy with that. Accuracy, we'll show you that everything's at 60 either. Sorry, at 16. Items are still at 12, so there's a little bit of modification to do here, but everything just now does look kind of cool. 185 speed is pretty good. So basically it was HP with some accurate speed. HP, so I was randomly, just because I had that HP chest plate. New tournament position, cool. Okay, resistance, this one's pretty weird, but yeah. Not sure why he's wearing them. They were maybe just my only speed boots at 16. Obviously accuracy, HP 17%. HP will keep him alive, 51,000 HP. And it will be going up. We've just got HP here, HP, accuracy with some HP. And HP again. Substats don't really help, but there's nothing else weapon wise I can give to him. I'm not going to put him into clan boss, but what we'll do is we'll do a quick review. So first and foremost, we'll rate him in clan bosses. Honestly, maybe about a 3. He's not god tier. None of that's too mean, but good is still good's okay. Campaign locations I don't really see, apart from leveling them up. I'll just be nice and 2 acceptable. Arena offense. Well, if you're, we'll say middle of the road, because that's a tricky question. Yeah, defense could be pretty good, I think. Better than offense, because if you have strength going up and all your stuff, you could extend that through the fight, never falls off, depending on who you've got in there. Minotaur, I think in all the keeps, maybe give him a 3 for the Q. I don't know if I'm being too mean. Dragon's Lair, I'm not going to give him a 5, give him a 4, because for killing that thing, probably could be good with poisons. Spider's Den. Where do we see him in Spider's Den? We've no, I don't think. Escalin's Peak, he could be good for keeping up the poisons to kill that dude. Poisons will not trigger him to smack you. That's the good things with the Ice Golem. You can him and you'll get past that threshold without having to like hit him. I think it keeps. He's just pretty much going to be a 3. Firenet's Castle, single hit extend. No. Not sure I would put him in there. All the keeps. I'm just going to say he will extend. He will decrease. In fact, some mods I've kind of built him for that. And how I have him built, because I haven't used him thoroughly enough to say, but I imagine he could be pretty good. Okay, yes, we would like to do that. Right, so guys, we can, like I say, he's not built for a clan boss. You can see his defense. He would just die too fast. But like I say, I've got to get him up to 16. I see him being pretty good if you have nobody else. You will extend. If you don't have a vizier, you can just use this guy. Like I say, I've seen him in clan boss. My clanmates use him in clan boss. I see promise in him. I think he just doesn't get enough playtime. He doesn't get enough airtime. No. Before, you had like plus 9,000 HP and plus like 3,000 defense. Maybe like 210 accuracy. But I can keep poisons up in the clan boss. Easy enough. And dungeons and faction wars, I do see promise. If you can get stuns up and he'll extend that stun, then no, he'll extend poison. If they put up block buffs for a turn, increase defense, increase speed, he'll decrease it and it's gone. He'll have no block damage. So I think he's a pretty good champion. I do think he's underrated. He is a bit of fun. Never thought I'd have that much fun using him, but I kinda am. I'm having fun putting in positions and stuff. So don't know if you feel the same way, but guys, we'll cut it there. We've gave a review, showed you the keeps, like the clan bosses, it's too easy. And unless you can go to campaign effectively if you're leveling them up. Pretty much. But yeah, Dungeons, Faction Wars, I'm going to play on with this champion. By all means, let me know what you guys think. Like if you've pulled him early, where you are, because you could probably take him on late game. Less use, I think. To kind of help with progression in a certain way, he can be pretty good. He's kind of fun. And I'm going to stop chatting there. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, good or bad, and I'll see you next time.